We're going to be doing tricep dips, so have like a chair or your couch nearby and so
Cool. Good morning, friends. Good morning, friends. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Hey, morning, friends. Good to see all of you. I feel like it's been ages. You know, it hasn't been that long. I was probably here last week, right? I don't know when I'm here. Everyone says that, though. Can't please everybody, right? All right, so we'll get started with this little warm up here, and then we'll get right into the focus stuff. Okay. I have been developing new warm ups. Let me check my notes. I made one up for yesterday. That was for cardio, and I guess we can try it for today too. Yeah, we'll do this warm up for today as well. Just to get everything nice and loose, and then from there we'll go into more arm focused warm up, focusing on the back and the back, and then we'll play. All right. So we'll step forward with one foot, stepping forward with the heels down. Just gonna bend at the waist, put your butt back, scoop your arms all the way up, nice with the hamstring, alternating the legs there. This is how we start with. These are called toe scoops. So you're basically scooping the arms all the way up, and the more you push your butt back behind you, the deeper that stretch is in the hamstring. So I'm not even scooping, but I already feel my hamstrings tightening up. And then once I scoop, I get a little bit deeper, and then open up. Go ahead and give me a couple reps of that, just kind of alternating, scooping those arms up. So at home, you can always watch Cynthia. She's she's star people. Yeah. Okay. Keep those hamstrings. I never know what Joe does to you also. Let me just get your whole body loose. Yeah. Okay. A little bit of dynamic stretching. In a couple seconds, we're going to make our way down to the floor, right into a downward dog. So 3, 2, 1. I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to walk my hands just a little bit in front of me. Now I'm going to bring my feet together and keep my hips elevated. I'm going to tuck my head behind my arms. So now I'm in this nice down dog position. But what I'm going to do from here, I'm going to lean forward into a high plank. So go ahead and lean forward into a high plank. Drop your hips down. Now you're in a cobra. Make sense? Good. Now we're going to reverse it. So now we're going to pick the hips up, press back up into the down dog. And then lower back down again into the cobra. Cool. That's going to be your flow. Go ahead and do that for about 30 seconds. So you're pressing up and back. You can either drop into the plank first, then the cobra, or just go right into the cobra. We'll take these nice and slow, especially depending on how your body is feeling this morning. It's already hot. I did 2 reps, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm sweating. Hang out there for about 15 more seconds. Where's the weight? Too far. It's outside, right? I'm not too far. I gotta say, yes, no. Yeah, go ahead and hold that down dog. 3, 2, 1. Hold that down dog. Bring your feet together and drop your heels one at a time to stretch out your calves. So dropping the heels down 1 foot at a time. Kind of like you're marching in place there. And the deeper you drive your heels down, the more intense the stretching your calves are. You can always back off as needed. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release. You're going to lay all the way onto your stomach. We're going to do a move called scorpion. So at home, if you can't see me, I'm all the way over here. Hello. You can always look at Cynthia. So I'm on my back. My arms are out in a T. You can watch me first. I'm going to take my back leg. I'm going to lift it straight up. I'm going to bend the knee. I'm going to rotate the twist all the way to one side. My hips lift and my chest lifts up. Then I come right back to center and do the same thing on the other side. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Now, as you're doing this, first rep, if you notice, oh, you know what, this don't feel like it for me, no problem. What I'll do is I'll have you go onto your back, and you can do these twists where your knees just drop side to side. Okay, so scorpion feels like too much. Just go ahead and do a supine twist. So you're on your back, dropping your knees side to side, okay? I'm looking at you all. If your foot can touch the other side, that's wonderful. If not, that's wonderful too. Make sure you alternate side as well. Kind of move through. Oh boy. A little bit of twist in the morning. Karen, here. Or are you gonna get the one from outside? I was gonna come give you away. You got it though? Perfect. Couple seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set up for a side plank, everybody. So I'm gonna modify mine. So I got my forearm down, my bottom leg is down. I'm gonna drive my hips up. My top leg is extended. I'm gonna reach over my body, get a nice stretch, and I'm gonna come right back into neutral. So I'm gonna extend the arm over and bring the arm back in. All right, maybe about 30 seconds per side. Let's go. So make sure the hips are elevated. Good. Just reaching over the head, coming right back in. Reach over the head, come back in. Good. So reach over the head and get your shoulders and your lats engaged. And of course, a little bit deeper stretch in the core as well. Yes, reaching across. Wow. Beautiful. Can I turn the fans on? Is that right? All right, very spicy here. If you're making it spicy too early. Last few seconds on this side. 3, 2, and 1. Gently turn over to the other side. I'll take it to the other side. Remember, you can always keep that bottom leg down to elevate yourself. And if the reach over is too much, then just focus on holding that position, no problem. Oh, that feels so much better. Come on, Tanya. Good. Nice. Awesome. We got a couple more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and stand up. Stand up. We're going right back to those scoops from earlier. So bring that heel forward. Keep the arms up. Really extend your arms all the way through so you can stretch your shoulders out. Stretch the arms all the way through. All the way up to the top. Good. Alternate your legs. Alternate your legs. Left and right. Left and right. Good. Good. Couple more seconds. After this, we go into the downward dog cobra flow. Downward dog cobra flow. All right. In 3, 2, and we'll work yourself down into that down dog. So you'll press back, come right into that plank, into the cobra. Press back up. So now see if you can smooth it out. So go right to that downward dog. Flow through the plank into the cobra. Good. Yep. And go as slow or as quick as you need. Right, definitely feel the body out. Good. Couple more seconds here. Holding that downward dog, marching the feet. 3, 2, and 1. Press the hips up, march the feet. So remember, we're just driving the heels down one at a time. It's supposed to be done slow. So take your time. We'll have stretching out. Right? A lot of the movements we do are very plyometric in nature. So we're utilizing those calves a lot. We want to open them up. Good. Couple more seconds. And we'll drop onto our stomach for the scorpion, or you're going onto your back for the other twist. Alright, 3, 2, and 1. On your back or stomach, either one side, scorpion, you're on the stomach, arms out to that T. Keep your arms on the floor the whole time. Right? And all you're doing is you're twisting that lower body. Good, yep. Yep, so you want to keep your arms on the ground, you just utilize that leg. And I'm going to come over to that side. I know it's hard for you guys to see over there. See what I'm doing. Yep, good. Oh, you're all facing forward. That's what I'm doing, ladies. Right? So I just want to keep the legs over. So my whole upper body stays on the floor. Yep, there we go. Good, yep. If you can only go so far, that's fine. Cool. Last few reps here. 3, 2, and 1. Set up to the side plank with the overhead reach, everybody. Here we go. So hitting that side plank. Remember, you can always keep your bottom leg down, drive that hip up, and reach over the head. Come back in, reach over the head. Remember, if you just want to work on stability, just focus on holding this position. Alright? This is our dynamic stretching. Or dynamic warm-up, if you want to think of it like that. Really good. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides, switch sides. Yes, really good. Nice, nice. Alright. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Everybody come on your hands and knees. Let's get a couple cat-cows in here. When we inhale, we arch that back and look up. We exhale, we round that back looking down. So inhale, arching the back. Remember, you always want to take these nice and slow. And move with the breath. Be here for about 30 seconds or so. This is good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You got 3, 2, and 1. From this position, go ahead and open your knees a little bit wider. So it kind of needs like weird frog position. Then we're going to slowly sink back. Some of you have done this before. We're not going to sink all the way back where it's too intense. We're going to come back a little bit. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take this left arm. So arms are straight. We're not doing a hold. We're actually doing some movement here. So we're pressing back. We're going to take this left arm. We're going to bring the arm straight up above us. And we're going to rotate and make a nice big circle. And we're going to reverse it coming back. We're going to be here for about 20 seconds per arm. Can be nice and slow just so you can notice what the shoulder is doing. So we're hitting multiple things, right? We're getting our hips warmed up, and we're opening up the shoulders here. If you want to get deeper in the hips, you can always press back a little bit further, and then still work that shoulder. Couple more seconds on this side. 3, 2, and 1. Switch arms here. Always start with the palm facing up as you raise that arm up. Cool. And then reverse it back. Nice and slow. And the goal is to try to create a nice full circle as best as you can. Pretty good. Keep that going. 10 more seconds here. Oh baby, oh baby. Pretty good. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees back together right to a child's pose. Oh. This is good. Go ahead and reach that right arm through. So taking the right hand, reaching it through the left. Oh. And switch sides. You release back to the child's pose one more time. 3, 2, and 1. Release. How do we feel? Nice and warm? Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. We're going to be on the floor. That's why I kept you down here. Oh, Andrew, you grab weight. Andrew, grab weight. If you just came in, you need 2 sets, medium and heavy. Here's what's happening. So some of you have at home, right? You're going to need that chair, couch, something nearby. Some of you have that base that's splitting the two of you in between. You can either use it at the same time, or one of you can do one exercise without it, the other one will use it, and you'll just switch off, okay? But we're going to do 2 exercises. We're going to do a heavy floor press, so a heavy chest press, and we tricep dips utilizing the base. So if you're sharing it with someone, you can decide to just be on opposite sides at the same time, or one of you will do the floor press first, while the other one is doing the dips, and then the next round you just switch over. So you can do that as well. But here's that first one, right, the floor press, right, it's with the heavy weight. So notice I wrote a note on the mirror, right, to increase either weight, either your medium or your heavy, if you've been using the same weight the past 3 weeks. Right, if you think using the same weight for all 10 weeks is going to help transform you, that ain't it, sir or madam. You gotta be able to increase that thing, even just by a little bit, right? So, the floor press, and Cynthia's gonna show it as well, in case at home you can't see it, right, Cynthia? So, what's happening is your palms are gonna actually face inwards. They're gonna be tucked in real tight. So, this way, so instead of out, like how we normally do a chest press, we're gonna bring it a little bit closer in, with more tricep focus, then we just press straight up, lower down, press straight up, lower down. So when I press up, I'm flexing my tricep, I'm squeezing my core, and I lower straight down. That's going to be the first one. After that is going to be the tricep dip. Like I said, if you're sharing with someone, you can either both do it at the same time, or one does the floor press, other one does this. So I'm on the base, I'm going to do it over here. And my hands are right at the edge, I'm going to scoot my butt off of it. I'm lowering down by use of my arms, not my hips. So I bend the elbows back, and then I extend, squeeze the triceps out. So I'm not doing this. I don't know what that is. That's something else for another time. Don't do that, right? Bending the elbows, coming back, and drive. If you want to make this tougher, just extend your legs out, and then try to get even lower, and then extend. Cool? Each move is going to be for 30 seconds. So we'll do a floor press for 30 seconds, tricep dips 30 seconds. Then we'll rest for about 15. We're going to do this 4 times. Make sense? Cool? Rock and roll. Heavy weight for the chest press, right? Here, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, let's go. Now the tricep dips, you want to take your time. Especially if it's your first time doing it. You don't need to do a lot of them, right? So nice and controlled. Yeah, beautiful. Woo. And the tricep dips can be a little interesting on the wrist. That's why we're only going for 30 seconds. An optimal prop will be a box. It's easy on the wrist versus a circle, but we usually got. Good. Couple more seconds here, couple more seconds here. I want to see a quick switch. All right, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it up, switch it up. Right to it, right to it. So the closer your feet are to your body, the easier the move is. Now you have more support. The further out your legs are, the harder the move is. Come on, come on, come on. Triceps, y'all always talk about, I want to put the back of my arm. Here it is, right here. Right here. Woo! Come on, come on, come on. 2 more seconds here. Oh boy, come on now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take about 15 seconds and we're doing it again. Oh baby. Definitely roll out those wrists in between. Definitely roll the wrists out in between, alright? At home, we okay? You're not at home. I said at home, Cynthia. It's okay, you are home. Here's round 2, everybody. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Now, does anybody want to make their tricep dips even more intense?
Of course.
No?
Yes.
Cynthia does? Alright. You? No, even more. No, that's going to be that too. On the next round.
No, make it fun.
We're almost done though. Let's do it on the next round. Yeah, press that weight, press that weight. It should be heavy, it should be heavy. Come on. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Switch it, switch it. Let's go. Would you like to say? Oh, for her. It's time. She's calling you out, girl. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lisa, would you like a little extra spice on this one? Would you like a little extra spice on this?
Yes.
A little bit? Just a little bit? But too many. Bitterness, you know? Yep. A little extra something there. A little extra something there. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Last few seconds, y'all. Last few seconds. There you go, Sabrina. Come on, come on. 3, 2, 1, and time. Oh, baby. Let me stretch the wrist out. So what I was doing for those of you that want to make the dips a little more intense, of course, like I said, you can extend your legs out. What you can also do is keep your knees bent and then place a dumbbell in your lap. Woo! So it becomes a weighted tricep dip, y'all. Just make sure you're rolling those wrists out. Now, we got 2 more rounds of this. If you're finding that this is too much for your wrists, one, you probably do wrist rolls throughout the day because your wrist should be able to handle this. It should be able to. So you definitely want to look into doing some wrist exercise outside of here. But also, if you want to change the exercise, you can do tricep kickbacks. If it starts to feel like it's too much. If not, if it's just like, oh, it's uncomfortable, you got it. You got it. Because round 3, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. We brace that discomfort. Anya wants it spicy, y'all. never that much of a jump. One more second, guys. One more second. Here, go, Daniel. Press. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it, switch it. Oh, boy. I'm the best you ever had. Yep. I'm on fire. Fireball. One more second. 3, 2, 1, and time. Rest of that. We got one more round. So what you may be finding as you're doing those dips, you're probably finding, oh, I don't need to. You don't need to do the whole 30 seconds because the triceps, especially with dips, they burn out pretty quick. So maybe you only get a couple reps in and like, ooh, I'm good now. Remember last week we explored muscular failure. Last week where we were doing those push-ups at the end of class, but I can't do no more push-ups. Same thing with that tricep. If you feel like you can't do one more, don't try to fight and get those last few reps in. That's how you injure yourself. If you know that you're done there, then be done. It's okay. I'm giving you permission. Now give yourself permission. Okay? Alright, here we go. Here's the last round, y'all. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, let's go! On fire. What the fireball? The tricep dip also opens up the shoulders. You may be feeling that as well. We're taking it down. Yeah, last 2 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Switch it, switch it. This is what I call arm form, you know. Arm form. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice, everybody. How we feeling? All right. Take those arms out. We're still going to be on the floor. Now we're going to really hit the arms, biceps, and triceps again. I'll give an option for the second one. But the first one, we're doing curls, kneeling. So kneeling on the knees, right, just like how Karen is. Glutes are engaged, your core is nice and tight. These are called cheating bicep curls. Cheating bicep curls. The only reason why they're cheating or reason why you're going to be cheating at them is I want you to use your heavy weight, the weight that you probably wouldn't normally curl with, right? And what's probably going to happen is you're going to try to lift it, and you're probably going to be like, oh, yeah, get this weight up, right? But the way you cheat is you get a little swing in there, right? So I'm going to allow that swing to happen, only if you need it, right? Your heavy weights may not be that heavy where you need to swing it, but if you're like, I never curl with these, I want you to cheat it and just really swing that weight up and still get a nice strong curl at the top. Don't make it too ugly, but use that momentum to get the weight up if it is that heavy. If it's not, you can go with nice control. Alternating the arms, you have 30 seconds there. After that, you're coming down to the floor. You're going to have to use your heavy or your medium. Use your medium for this. And now we're going to do that tempo from last week. 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. But this time we're doing skull crushers. Give me a second here. Ooh, wow. Right, so I'm bending at the elbow. 1, 2, up, 1, 2. Back, 1, 2, up, 1, 2. So I'm taking 2 seconds to lower, 2 seconds to raise it up. If that is too difficult, then you just take it into a regular tall kneeling, 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up, tricep extension. Make sense? So the curls are alternating. You're alternating the arms. Boom. Revving out, no tempo, just going for it, and we go right into either the skull crushers, which is on the floor, or the tricep extension with a 2-second tempo. Questions?
Yes.
Yes.
Thumbs up or
I want you to rotate your dumbbells. Great question. So she asked if the palms were up. You're going to start them by your side and then rotate it at the top. That makes sense? You get a nice strong rotation, okay? Here we go, everybody. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. With that head, that weight is heavy, right? Like, boom, really bring out where you need it, right? Yeah. 4, by the way, so you may not need to swing it now. Maybe by round 3, you have to swing them things. As you control, brace your glutes, keep your core tight as you're kneeling. Get ready to go to the triceps. Remember, you're either on your back for skull crushers or you're staying in that kneeling position. 3, 2, and 1. Tricep work. Let's go. 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. Let's go. 10 folds, just like last week. 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. Extend your arms to the top. Straight arms to the top. Straight, straight, straight. Oh. So down 1, 2, up 1, 2. No pausing at the bottom, no pausing at the top. It's fun. Come on, continuous movement here, y'all. Simple, but brutal. Oh boy. Turn around and get that big lead. Yeah. Oh. Last 2 seconds, y'all. Come on. Push, push, push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 15-second rest, and we do it again. Oh, no. No. You always want to give yourself a rest and strength work. Always. You gotta let the muscles recover a bit. So same thing, if you feel like you go a little heavier, remember you can cheat at the curls now. So if you feel like you can go a little heavier, definitely let me know. I'll come and bring you some. 12? Alright. Andrew's ready for it. Where you at? Where's 12 at? To the left? Over here?
Tell Kelly to come back and get back in order.
Here we go, everybody. 3, 2, and 1. Carol! Didn't get him off the 20s. Yeah. You don't need to cheat at him.
Not yet.
Not yet. Come on, throw that thing. Throw that thing. Good. Couple more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Tricep. Let's go. 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. Remember the best way to count it. 1 New Jersey, 2 New Jersey, 1 New Jersey, 2 New Jersey. Oh boy. I guess I should press start on my timer, right? There it is. Those arms straight at the top. Arms straight. Full extension. Flex the muscle. Flex it. With the strap. Come on, Cynthia. We gotta get a few more in. There we go. Oh boy. Woo! 3, 2, 1, and it's time. Good, y'all. How y'all feeling? I'm gonna be that trainer today. Okay? I'm gonna be that guy. Let's see. I don't know what the weights are now, so. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy for your tricep. I'm gonna be that guy. For your curl. Here we go, buddy. Count you off. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. I'm gonna be that guy, and you run, for your curl, keep that weight. Let's see. What is gonna get a little extra spice today? No, I'm getting hurt. Ten more seconds here, y'all. Oh boy. You were ready for it. 3, 2, and 1. Switch it. Let's go. Tricep. My job, y'all. Let's go, Karen. Oh man. Remember, when you get to that point of muscular failure, it's all good. Come on. Off. That's a scary part of the skull. 3, 2, 1, time. Oh, baby. I believe we have one more. Yes? All right, good. We're all being honest today. Last week we weren't being honest. We're at number 7. We just started. We're only doing last week we were doing like 8 rounds, 6 rounds, something like that. We're only doing 4 today. All right. Here's the last one, Lisa. I'm gonna sit right here between the two of you. I'm gonna sit right between the two of you on this one. I'm not gonna say anything either. Here we go. Curl. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Curl it out. Sometimes I'll be near people and I'll just judge them. I'm just teasing. One more second. 3, 2, and 1. Last time for the triceps, everybody. Give it all you got. This is it. 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. What's up, folks? There it is. Oh, baby. Keep that tempo. Slow. Tension, let's go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Oh, baby. How we feel, alright? You know what? Cool. Let's do it again. No, I got a better one. I got a better one coming out. Alright, still hitting the biceps, triceps. We're still going to start with that curl. Still be in the same position, so a lot of this is on the floor today, so that's nice. Right, still in that kneeling position. This time we're going to do hammer curls, right? So still keep that heavy weight, because you'll always be able to curl more when you're in a hammer position versus when you're, like we call it supinated position. You can always carry more weight this way. So now we'll do them both at the same time. Nice hammer curls. If you need to cheat it, then cheat it, just get those reps in. After that, we got my favorite upper body move. Who knows what it is? Push-ups. Boom. Right after that, push-ups. Don't all clap at the same time. Don't all be so excited, okay? So right with those push-ups, just like last week, because I'm that guy, I need 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. Fun stuff. Remember the tip? If you feel like getting to the point where you can't push up anymore, then let that be your last breath. Kind of hang out there. And don't smash your face. Down. So there's no pausing, right? You go down for 2, up for 2. Down for 2, up for 2. If you get to the point where you're down here and you're like, then you're probably done. You're probably done. Well, we don't want this. I don't know what that is. It's like a worm. Don't do that in my gym. Don't do that. Don't do that, Angelo. This does not exist in this dojo. Alright? Hammer curl. I'll let you know if you're doing a worm. I'll let you know. Hammer curl. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Together. Hammer curls. Let's go. Yeah, hold on together. So now you really got to use your core in this position, especially with this heavy weight. You don't fall over. You're working your glutes to stay tight, break down the core, and of course the arm. Get that weight up there. Fire, come on. Yeah. Hands over the middle, full of time, never die. Come on, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You came here to get strong. 3, 2, 1, push up! Let's go! 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, Tracy got the equipment. I love it. Yes. Woo. I'm going to help some people out. Uh-oh. Yes, that right there. Couple more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. How was it? Wonderful. This was wonderful. So here's a little tip for your push-up. You should always have when you do your push-ups. Right when you start, I want you to tense up your entire body. It's going to give you an extra boost of strength. So don't just kind of be here passively, just kind of do the motion. I want you to squeeze your glutes and your core. Everything is braced. And then when you push, you'll have more force to help you on the way up. So right when you start the push-up, when you get to that plank essentially, tense your entire body, everything is tight. That way when you push up, your whole body will come up as a unit versus, say, your upper body coming up first or your hips coming up first. When you tighten everything, everything will come together. That make sense? Here's round 2. Here we go. Hammer curls. 3, 2, and 1. Curls for the girls. Let's go. Oh boy. Yes, Serena. There it is. Come on. Looking good, y'all. We got a half hour left. Looking good. So last few in. 3, 2, and 1. Push up. Let's go. 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. If you're still trying to get the push-up down, then you can do regular tempo. You've been doing these for a while. Add that 2 seconds, right? But if you're new-ish to the push-up, then a regular tempo is okay. I can kind of tell you new-ish. Remember, tense your entire body. Tense your entire body. Oh. 3, 2, 1, and time. Baby. How do we feel, everybody? You said that's it? Yeah, we're going to do 2 more. It's in 4s today. It's in 4s. Y'all doing great, though. I don't see y'all that often.
I know, that's the problem.
We're good. Here we go. Dual hammer curls. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Hammer curls. For all the girls. Seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Push up. Oh boy, almost everybody. Remember, tense your whole body. All the way down together. All the way comes up together. That's what it takes. Get to that next level of you. It ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be worth it though. Woo! 3, 2, 1, and time. Oh boy, we got one more, Cynthia. 10 more seconds. Let me go over again. Little rest. Like last week, we did a little rest. Same thing this week. Oh no!
It's done. Class is done.
Here we go, everybody. 3, last round. Hammer curls. 2, and 1. Let's go! No! Cynthia asked a very important question. She can alternate. And I gave her the most important answer. No. We gotta work the both arms. You can do it. The only reason why this is together is because I don't want the other arm to rest. The method to the madness, y'all. Come on, now. Listen, me saying no is important to me because I was a yes person. I was a yes man. I was a people pleaser. So the fact that I just said no to her, woo, that's a pat on the back for me, y'all. Okay. All right. 3, 2, and 1. Push up. Let's go. I don't know what happened over here.
She didn't want the arm to rest.
Let's go. Woo. This is it, y'all. This is it. This is it. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go take a little roll. A little roll. There we go. You would like to move it, move it. Remember, you feel like there's no more left in you. That's all right. You only got 10 seconds left. Should you reach fatigue already? Hey, that's all right. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Can I get a woo, please? Awesome, awesome. Let's go right into this plank. We'll do some little bit of mobility and then we're out of here. Sound good? Okay, I'll give you a couple seconds. Wait for this guy.
She'll need more than a couple.
Oh, baby. Alright. So plank hold, we won't go for long, so I want to make sure I have time to do some mobility with you. So let's go for about 45. Alright? If you want to make it harder, do straight arm. If not, come down onto the elbows like you normally do.
Put your foot on the base.
Or put your feet on the base, that's the thing too. Yeah. It's there. You can always do that.
Fancy.
Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Uh-oh, peer pressure.
Do it.
Peer pressure. We need the dare sign in here. Don't get the peer pressure. Don't do the right. Alright, so I'm gonna sit right here.
Here you need to give in to peer pressure.
You did that. You did that. I'm so comfortable.
Just don't lose track of time.
This is the best part of the job. I get to keep track of time, I get to sit down and judge people. Just kidding. 10 seconds. I'm just going right to a child's pose, alright? 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Gently sink back into the child's pose. Nice, deep breath here. Really drive the chest down. Really stretch those arms in front of you forward, okay? Good. Go ahead and release. We just want to be back on hands and knees here. Take that right hand behind the head. A little bit of rotation. We're going to get the elbow towards the wrist. Then we're going to open up at the top, give that spine a little bit, alright? So inhale down. Nice strong. Exhale to the top. That's good. One second here. And go ahead and switch sides. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and sit. I'm sitting on my shins here. My knees are here. Let's kind of interlace the fingers together. Just kind of roll the wrist around. We did a lot of stuff you guys on the wrist. If you're going both directions here, just kind of move them around. Move them off a bit. I'm going to teach you a stretch that you can do at home for the wrist in a second. Okay. Go ahead and place your hands down on the floor, basically like you're in that hands and knees position. Cool. From here, you're going to go ahead and turn your hands around so your fingers are facing you. Ooh, this may already be enough right here. So essentially, you're from here, you're going there, right? So this may already be enough, right? If not, if you can go a little further, you're going to take a deep breath in, and you're going to slowly lean back, pressing your palms into the ground. And you'll feel your forearms open up, and a little bit of stretch in the front of the wrist, right? So I'm not even going back a lot, and I already feel the tension here. So this is something you can do, right? You would do about 20-second holds, and you release. You would do this about 3 times. So let's go ahead and back off of this. Let me show you the next one here. Now your hands are in regular position, so fingers facing forward. And now we were leaning back. Now we're going to lean forward. We're going to lean into the wrist pressing the palms into the ground. From here, go ahead and lean over, pressing the palms into the ground. So let's do a deep stretch in the front of my wrist, and I'll hold there. So my arms are locked. So you're basically leaning your body over. So nice deep stretch there. Once again, you would hold this for about 20 seconds or so, and you would slowly go ahead and back off. And you repeat that a few times a day. If you find that you have like wrist trouble and you want to condition them and strengthen them, those two are something to start at. They don't have to be done on the floor like this. You can be against a wall and do it against the wall. A little less pressure. This is kind of like the higher version. So then we start against the wall or even your desk. Like that, alright? With that being said, everybody, we're all done. Thank you so much for playing. You guys are awesome. Arm farm is complete. We got the white there. At home, how y'all feeling? We alright? We alright? Hello, friend. Boom, boom, boom. Mr. Cooper, thank you. Rhea, thank you. You guys are amazing. I'll see you at the next one. Boom.